Welcome back, and joining us on the show now is Rishi Nathany. He's Head of Business Development and Marketing at MCX. And Rishi, thank you so much for joining us. Well, the reason we're talking to you is because there's a lot of conversation in the Indian markets, and this is about cotton really, where the prices gained nearly 40% in the previous year. And this has happened after years of constant decline and sluggish cotton prices. But even as the cotton prices are firm and the farmers are cheering it, we have seen one section of cotton traders, or the industry rather, asking for the cotton futures to be suspended. How have you seen this? How has the exchange reacted to this?
So Manisha, the point is the exchange is a neutral platform where we allow for proper price discovery and price risk management. Now,
Right.
Whenever prices will move in either direction, there'll always be a section of the market participants who will be unhappy with it, and there'll be a section who are happy with it. Now today, as you rightly said, after a long time, farmers are getting a very good price for their produce. So, I don't see that there is anything amiss in the markets. The markets are functioning in a very smooth and proper manner, and that's how we believe that they should continue to function.
Rishi, I understand this is not the case when it comes to non-agro commodities. This usually is a problem that arises with agro commodities, with the regulators, with the government also keeping an eye on that. There are inflation concerns, but cotton isn't even an essential commodity. And as you rightly said, there is a section always which would be in profit and the other in loss, depending on how your positions are there. Are you engaging? Are you talking to these market participants? Are you making them aware?
So we are always in touch with all the market participants, whether it be farmers, the DCPs, the traders, or the manufacturers, and the end users, and we engage with all of them, and most of them are on our product advisory committees as well, and we are in constant dialogue with them. And we have already released a press release day before yesterday. We made it very clear that these markets are functioning in a very smooth manner, and any demand for any banning of any contracts doesn't hold much water.
The fundamentals, as we've been talking about with various market participants, also suggest that this time around we're looking at a lower crop. The carry forward has been lower. The imports not so much. The export numbers last year were on the positive side. And after all, it really depends upon how the international markets move. That in turn, does tend to impact the Indian prices here. Rishi, are you also in touch with regulators here? Because would you say it's important to keep them in the loop as well?
So the point is, Manisha, that we are in touch with all our stakeholders at all times, and it is not that there's anything specific we are saying. We've already issued a press release, as I said, and we are in touch with all our stakeholders.
Rishi, when it comes to agri-commodities, we did see suspension of 7 commodities, and edible oil was a part of that as well. How are markets reacting? What is the kind of feedback that you're getting on this?
So the point is that while it was whatever decision has been made, but the point is that, for example, I would like to mention about CPO, which was traded on MCX and which is traded on MCX and which has been suspended for the time being. I mean, the prices are not determined in India. India is an importer of CPO, and the prices are mainly determined abroad in Malaysia. So I do not see how banning of any contract would help.
Clearly. Rishi, also when it comes about creating awareness, and as you said, you are in touch with various stakeholders, whether it's the regulators, the ministry, or the the supply chain itself. Would you say that even after so many years of commodity futures being traded into the Indian markets, the price efficiency is good? There are more hedgers now coming in. The open interest, especially in case of cotton, has been quite positive as well. There is still some education and awareness that needs to be created.
See, the point is, as I always mention, that the commodity markets in its present form in the futures markets is only less than 20 years old in this country. And more and more awareness is required. We are doing a bit, and you all through your channel are also doing your bit. And I believe that as we go along and more people are aware of the benefits that commodity derivative markets bring in terms of price signals, price discovery, price risk management, more and more people will understand the benefits of this. And the benefits of this is actually that, like the Prime Minister says, make in India, but make in India will be only complete if we have that pricing power and you can price in India. And also we have the trading power and you can trade in India.
All right, thanks a lot for that, Rishi, as well as Manisha, for taking us through all the things in commodities.